I'll reveal our 4 retentions now, and we're all unanimous on this one. So along with CSK, Delhi Capitals, the only one where the 4 of us agree on all 4 retentions, and that's going to be Rishabh Pant. We've also got Prithvi Shaw in there, and as an overseas, Anrik Nokia and Akshar Patel. Some of us have swapped Nokia and Akshar at 3 and 4, but that's fine. It's 4 capped players with a limit of 3 Indians and 1 international. So that's what we've gone with. Let's look at the notable absentees from that list, and we've discussed Shreyas Iyer already. But Dan, it's interesting that all of us have given Anrik Nokia the vote after 1.5 seasons in the IPL, and he's ahead of even Kagiso Rabada, who finished as the purple cap holder in 2020.
I think it's pure performance, and I think his performance has been better than Rabada, and he's offered them the role that they want, and they've used him as a wicket-taking option. He's ticked every box that someone in a Ricky Ponting team wants, and that's that they can turn to him at any time throughout the game, and he generally doesn't let them down, and he comes in and bowls fast, and all Australians like someone incredibly fast in their team, and I think he fills that criteria more than Rabada, and I think Rabada's just probably been too expensive for their liking at times, and probably not as consistent as Nokia, which is fascinating, but that is IPL, and we've seen it happen time and time again where international players don't always get the pecking order that they're used to in international cricket.
It's interesting that we've picked 3 batters, essentially, all-rounder Akshar Patel. And as far as fast bowlers go, GS, we're relying on DC to build around 1 overseas fast bowler. It's always a little gamble if the player's not available, international commitments, etc. It's a longer IPL now, so the guy's got to be fit for longer. Avesh Khan could have been a tempting option, but you've not found room for it.
Yeah, the interesting thing is Anrik Nokia didn't play any game in the India leg, if you remember. Yes. So the pitches are going to spin. It's going to be hard to even fit him sometimes in the 11 if you have better overseas batters or all-rounders. So it's going to be tricky, but people get excited by 140 plus quicks, and he's been so consistent, and there are a lot of Indian domestic batsmen who may have not faced such kind of bowling regularly. So all that helps in favor of Nokia. So yes, Avesh Khan was a tempting option. Again, like you had earlier mentioned, if you had 4 Indians, if you could retain, maybe tilted towards Avesh Khan. But yeah, it's going to be a big fight for Avesh Khan. It's not going to be easy. And I think it's good for him as a cricketer because focus would have not done justice to his talent.
Shikhar Dhawan. There are people still breaking their furniture in their house that he wasn't part of India's World Cup squad. He's a proven IPL performer, but he doesn't make our cut ahead of Prithvi Shaw and Rishabh Pant. Why?
See, it's like MS Dhoni said after winning the IPL, at a mega auction like this, especially with 2 new teams coming in, you build not just for the next 3 years, you build for possibly the next 10 years. Now, Shikhar Dhawan, I have huge respect for what he has done in the IPL, especially from 2019 onwards. He completely turned his game around, became a lot more aggressive, and still stayed consistent. So he's been really good for Delhi. But would you pick him or Akshar Patel when you're looking at really, next at least 5-7 years? You would probably go with Akshar. Plus, you have the batting options in Prithvi Shaw and Rishabh Pant already.
Yeah.
And the one thing that you get more than you need of in an auction or anywhere in T20 cricket is top order batsmen. So you'll get top order batsmen. But you won't get an Akshar Patel who can bowl with economy of less than 6 in the power play also, who can contribute 6s batting at number 8 also. So that's why, it's a tough call again. Any team that has a good core will have to make tough calls.